In this video, we're going to take a look at Google and Google Scholar. We want to take a few moments to look at how and why you would want to use Google Scholar in an academic research setting. Now, most people are very familiar with Google or using some sort of search engine to do research on the web. However, there are better ways to navigate Google in order to get academic results mixed in with your more popular results. If we just start with Google, for example, and search for something like space, let's say space plasma. Okay, you're going to obviously get Wikipedia entries, you're going to get a lot of interesting things in a Google search, some of which may be very good, such as some NASA information or some organizations that are publishing in this field. However, I've got over 164 million results here, and we might could do a bit better. One way we can do that to make sure we're not wasting our time is to go to Google Scholar. And that is as easy as typing in Scholar in Google's base search. So just click on Google Scholar and we can search here. Now, by using Google Scholar, we are essentially going to do the same thing we would do in Google, but this is going to sort of weight our results in a way that are going to reshuffle the deck of results. It's going to reshuffle everything to the top that is going to be more academic in nature and push everything else toward the bottom. So let's try that search again for space plasma. Let's see. And this time we've got fewer results, only 3 million that I'm getting here for various reasons. But for now, I want you to just take a moment and look at the interface. It's very similar to your sort of vanilla Google experience. However, you're going to get more scholarly books and articles listed here. On the right, you'll notice one key difference. You'll have a link over here telling you now if you can read it or not. And some of these will be open access. If you see a link to a PDF or some more other HTML type link, then it means you can click on it and it's yours to read. However, you will also get these handy link resolver indicators that say something like e-resources at UAH. This is another way you can sort of backdoor into our library resources. First of all, let me point out that the Google Scholar results, much like just sort of a regular Google experience, won't often sort by date. You'll get sort of a jumbled mix of relevancy here, and that's fine. But let's say we want something a little more recent. It's often as easy as just going to the left here and maybe looking at something since 2012 or 2013 or so, something in the last few years of research so we can sort things a little better, a little more recently. So now I see some things from 2016 here at the top, 2013, and so forth. On the right, I still see some things that I can't necessarily access, but now I see some things here that UAH subscribes to. Before we click on that, let me point out this archive.org link. You'll see things like this pop up, which are representing, again, open access repositories of information, essentially freely available repositories that you can peruse for research. So don't overlook these in your Google searching. But let's go up here and test one of these. So let's say I wanted to read this copy here of this article that says it's found at UAH. Well, if I click on this, it's going to take a moment to jump back through our EasyProxy server if you're off campus or on campus. And now it's going to take me to this journal or book that is brought to me by UAH. And now I can see it as if I was in one of our databases. I'm going to get an option to see the abstract or just download the article PDF. Now, going back to Google Scholar here, if I click on the icon at the top left, it'll take me back here. If you're on campus, this is already set up to work according to our IP authentication methods. So it's going to show you the things we have access to. However, if you're at home, one way to quickly tailor this for your use is to use the settings here at the top. So if you'll go to the top of the page and hit settings, on the left you'll see an option for library links. This is what you want to customize. You'll see here that it's already set up on my screen to read University of Alabama in Huntsville as well as WorldCat, and that's fine. What you want to do at home is type in University of Alabama in Huntsville and search. Then this option will pop up, select it, and save it. Now you can type in any library you would like, Harvard, Princeton, whatever. but you're only going to see their citations. You'll only get as far essentially as a link that takes you to their login page. Okay, and that's working as intended. You wouldn't be able to read the full text. This is why you want to just sort of stick to the UAH link resolver there. So if you'll save it to UAH, then you can search here in Google and get those same results. So remember, sometimes you'll need to go on the web and use something like Google or Google Scholar to supplement your academic research that you are conducting in our databases and other sources. That's okay. If you'll use a tool like Google Scholar, you will have a much easier time of finding the good quality content. And if you have any other questions about that, always remember to talk to one of your librarians. We're here to help.